Hey there everyone, welcome to the first video in our Advanced Word Study series. Today we're diving into a super exciting topic. What exactly is Advanced Word Study and how does it build on students' phonics work in earlier grades? Hi, I'm Melanie Doty. I've been teaching for 20 years. I'm trained and skilled in the science of reading, and I'm a teaching and learning specialist at La Brea. I'm here to share my expertise on Advanced Word Study. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how phonics, orthographic mapping, and morphology come together to help students master reading at a deeper level. We're going to dive into what Advanced Word Study is and why it's the key to unlocking reading success for our students. But first, let me paint you a picture. Imagine this. You're reading with a group of fourth graders and one of them stumbles over the word unbelievable. It's a long word, it looks tricky, and they're just not sure where to start. Now consider this. By the time students are in the upper elementary grades, they're encountering thousands of new words every year. Studies show that students typically need to learn around 3,000 new words annually to keep up with grade level texts. But how do they tackle words they've never seen before? This is where Advanced Word Study becomes so crucial. It's not just about teaching phonics or spelling patterns anymore. It's about empowering strategies to decode and understand complex, multisyllabic words. Without these tools, reading becomes slow and comprehension suffers. As students move beyond basic phonics, they move beyond simple one-syllable words and need strategies to tackle longer, more complex ones. In fact, research tells us that about 75% of struggling readers in the upper grades don't have a solid foundation in breaking down multisyllabic words. But with the right support, we can change that. This includes learning about syllable patterns, morphemes, prefixes, suffixes, and other word parts. Let's break it down with a quick example. A word like reconsideration may look intimidating for a first glance, but if students have learned how to break it down into parts, re, consider, and ation, they can decode it easily and understand its meaning without feeling overwhelmed. If you're familiar with Scarborough's reading rope, you know how this all connects to the word recognition strand. Scarborough's rope is a great way to visualize the many components of reading. This rope is made up of two main strands: word recognition and language comprehension. Each of these strands has different threads that need to be woven together to create skilled, fluent readers. In the word recognition strand, we've got things like phonological awareness, decoding, and sight recognition. Advanced Word Study falls right into this strand because it helps students not only decode words, but do so quickly and effortlessly, building automaticity. However, one thing is so important about word study for intermediate students is helping them pull together their word recognition skills alongside their language comprehension skills. Essentially, we're tightening those threads in their reading ropes together. This is where we can level up with morphology. Morphology is all about understanding the meaningful parts of words, prefixes, suffixes, and roots that can help students unlock even more complex vocabulary. For example, once they know the prefix re means again, they can figure out the meaning of words like rebuild or rewrite without having seen them before. Here's the thing. Our students grow as readers. They're going to encounter more sophisticated text full of multisyllabic words. If they don't have strategies for breaking these words down, their reading can slow to a crawl and comprehension can really suffer. By teaching Advanced Word Study, we give our students the confidence and tools to tackle these words on their own, improving both their fluency and understanding. As we move through this series, we'll be exploring these topics in more detail: how to teach students to decode multisyllabic words, how to help them map those tricky spelling rules, and even how to introduce Greek and Latin roots into your lessons. Each step builds on the last, so by the end, you'll have a full toolkit for teaching Advanced Word Study in a way that feels systematic, engaging, and fun. Thanks for tuning into this first video. Remember, Advanced Word Study is all about helping students become more confident and capable readers. When we connect phonics, orthographic mapping, and morphology, we're not just teaching students to read, we're teaching them to think critically about language. So get ready. This series is going to be packed with helpful tips and strategies you can bring right into your classroom. See you in the next video where we'll dive deeper into phonograms and spelling generalizations. You won't want to miss it.